Hi, my name is Michelle Heck, and this is me. I am many things. People might describe me as a daughter, since I'm a daughter to my father, Mark, and my mom, Hiran, and I also have a younger brother named Matthew. Growing up in my family taught me a lot about my culture, since my family taught me to always be on time. Since my mom was often running late when I was younger, my dad always stressed that it's important to be 15 minutes early than 5 minutes late. My parents also taught me to be very respectful. Since they're a little bit of an older generation, we grew up a little bit more old-fashioned, as some may call it. So we'd always open doors for people. We would always say thank you when waiters got our food. We even played a game where we would try to pay attention to the waiters and see if we can see their eye colors. If not, we weren't paying enough attention to them. I like to think that I'm very independent. From a young age, I would have to babysit my younger brother. I remember in elementary school, there'd be some mornings where my mom had work as a nurse, and so I would be responsible to get my brother up, helping get him ready for school, so we would both make the bus on time. I would also say that I'm a hard worker. When I was younger, my mom put me in summer school, not to catch up, but to get ahead. And they always taught me to be really good in the financial world, and to always pay my bills on time, and always have a rainy day fund when possible. I'm also a student. I've learned a lot of skills through school, such as how to use Microsoft Office, but I've also learned lots of relational skills through clubs like Academic Decathlon, Best Buddies, and these clubs helped me to be a problem solver, and even in Academic Decathlon taught me a lot on how to talk to others and build good interview skills. As a worker, I've had many different places of employment. I'm currently employed at Outside Fitness in sales, and I'm very much so a people person. I talk to people all day long. I've also worked in the food industry, which taught me a lot about patience. I've always worked in cash control, which taught me to be really attentive to the smaller details. And I've also worked at Razzleberries, and I held a management position where I had to deal with schedules, trying to manage high school girls, being a high schooler myself. I'm also a friend to others. I meet a lot of my friends through my hobbies. I am a grief facilitator, and during my volunteer experiences, I help kids cope with the death of a loved one. I like to go to church, and I like to have my core group of friends and significant others to be godly people as well. I enjoy going to the gym because I believe a healthy body helps with a healthy mind. I like hiking outside since it helps me be one with nature, appreciate God's creations, and I enjoy going to baseball games even though I'm not really a big sports fanatic. My self-concept can be defined through my self-esteem. Having such core group of friends, such as the people I've met at church, the people I met through volunteer experiences, help me have a high self-worth since they're always boosting me up. And it also helps my social confidence since I know how to act in different settings, whether it's talking about the death of a loved one, working in the food industry, being at church, all have different types of personas I have to play. And these experiences help into my strengths, and I would say my strengths would be being hardworking, being very passionate since I've been a grief facilitator for over 3 years, always tried really hard in school. I would define myself as spiritual since I always like to think that church is really important. I've also been in many different small groups growing up, and I'd also like to say that I'm a very confident person. Thanks for watching.